Yep. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, it's the brother Kanai.
Brother YAHAWAH.
All right, we're the Hebrew Israelites from the Gary branch of GMS, Gary, Indiana. First, we want to give praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kwadash. All right, double honors to our elders in GMS who rule well. All right, peace and blessings to those teaching the truth in sincerity for the love of the gospel. Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, people in this world, they don't trust the Lord, and they don't trust in the prophets of the Lord, man.
Okay.
And so, you know, this is a little lesson on that. And we're gonna start off here in Jeremiah 17, verse 5.
It's the book of Jeremiah 17, verse 5, and it reads, "Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arms, and whose heart departeth from the Lord."
Yeah, see, curses the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm. And it says, whose heart departed from the Lord.
God.
So if your heart departs from the Lord, that means your mind isn't on the Lord, man. All right, because your mind is on what everybody else is doing, what every man is doing on earth, man. That's the ways you're believing in. You're believing in the ways of man.
God. And if I may add to your point, as we see that on all levels, where Jake, you know, you got the quote-unquote elections coming up. You know, that's one aspect of Jake trusting in the man. You know, these false prophets. Because a lot of these people that follow these false prophets, they not in it because they believe and trust in the Lord. They in it because they men pleasers. You know, it sounds good coming from this particular man, or this man, he may look a certain way. You know, that's why a lot of these people, you know, they follow these false prophets like these Christian pastors. Because outwardly, you know, they look good, but like the scriptures say, you know, they're like white as sepulchres. You know, outwardly they look good, but inwardly they're filled with what? Dead man's bones,
right?
You know, so these people that put trust in men, they're gonna fold in the times to come. Because why? Ultimately, they didn't trying to seek the Lord themselves. You know,
Yeah. It says in Isaiah 30. If you want to grab that.
Okay. Which one? Isaiah 30 and 20.
Is it 20? I think it's a little up more. Right?
Quote it.
10.
I go quote it. Oh yeah, I see. Rebellious children.
Yeah.
This is
Well, no, I think it's verse 8 or 9. I want you to start it.
Come. Shit, this whole chapter is fire because it goes into them putting their trust in man.
Oh yeah, we start from 1.
It says Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that taketh counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. You know, so, and they take counsel of what? You know, what's counsel, man? Advice. You know, when you go seeking counsel, you're seeking advice. You know, you're seeking comfort, you're seeking answers on what to do. So these people, when they go to these false prophets, when they trust in the system, you know, they seeking advice from man. You know, from the will of man. They're not seeking advice from the Lord, because they were seeking advice from the Lord. What they'll go to? They'll go to the prophets. You know, the true men that the Lord, you know, sent out. You know, like the brother was saying. You know, it says that walk to go down to Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. You know, they're going to be put to shame, man, when they come to realize that your quote-unquote politicians, which Jake's so stupid, they should have came to the conclusion that these politicians are not in for their best interests. You know, so when these niggas go out and invoke and say Kamala get in, you know, they're going to be through, you know. Or even these false prophets, once again, back on them. You know, they're going to be through. Because them niggas they gonna scurry away. You know? And that's the beautiful part about prophecy, man. It triumphs all lies. You know?
Yeah.
It says, for his prince, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and your trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. For his princes were at Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanas. They were all ashamed of the people that could not profit them, nor be a help, nor profit, but a shame and also reproach. So they're going to be ashamed because they're going to come to conclusion, you know, your covenant with death is going to be dis and null.
Right.
You still gonna get your ass, blitz.
Hey.
Like.
Hey, because since since the fall in the garden with Adam and Eve, man has been corrupted ever since.
God.
So why would you trust in corruption?
Mm-hmm. Hey, we don't even trust in ourselves.
I mean, besides, YAHAWAH that came, they called his name Emmanuel, man, which is Most High with us.
Mm-hmm. It says verse 6. Verse 5, they were all ashamed of the people that could not profit them, nor be a help, nor profit, but a shame and also reproach. The birds of the beasts of the south into the land of trouble and anguish, from whence come the young and the old lion, the viper and the fiery flying serpents. They will carry their riches upon their shoulders of the young asses, and the treasures upon the bunches of the camels, to the people that shall not profit them. For the Egyptians shall help in vain, and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. Now go, write it before them in a table, noted in the book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. It says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy now to us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. You're saying that's what our people want, man. They love lies, like a wicked woman. Wicked women love to be lied to. She know this nigga full of shit, but yet she still, she know the nigga lying in the back of her mind, but yet she still want to believe him.
Yeah, because she wants everything to line up to what her emotions is like.
Yeah.
What things feel like to her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They think if it feels right, it is right. And that's why they think it feels good to sin. Hey, but they're deceiving themselves.
It feels good. It feels right to go vote. It feels right to go, pay your tithe to this bald nigga.
Hey, yeah, because they become accustomed to his ways.
Yeah, like they've been conditioned.
Yeah.
Like the Christian church, ain't nothing good came out the Christian church, but yet, and every Friday, every Sunday, you see people still going. And who you majority see? Silly ass old women and weak, effeminate men. That's what you see in them hunting houses, the church. Even if you see amongst these, even in Israel, man, you'll watch, you see a lot of women following one camp. That's a telltale sign them dudes probably don't have the truth. Because women are fucking gullible by nature. Remember, the scripture say it was Eve who was first in transgression. Why? Because the serpent made it sound enticing and good to her. It sounds enticing that the MOTB is not going to come. It sounds good to know that, Jacob's trouble is not going to come. So when you push that mindset, it leads people to be rebelled, because they like, well, Jacob's trouble won't come, shit, I could just party then. It's an Israelite party. No, man. That's why you got the true prophets to prepare the flock, for what's to come.
Yeah, when somebody's speaking good things, it talks to their emotions.
Sure.
And so therefore they want to believe in it. They want to trust in it.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's a false hope, man.
Sure. It says, verse 11, get ye out of the way, it says, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despised this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and the state thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So,
yeah, right away, man. You're not gonna know when it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna surprise you.
It's gonna hit your ass like a ton of bricks.
Yep.
Like a flood, man. People, when the flood comes, people don't know that it's gonna flood. Before you know it, you in your house, your house getting swept away by rushing water.
Yep.
That's a scary ass thing. Now
neck deep.
Yeah, neck deep. Debris everywhere. That's scary as hell. Yeah, and what you think you in your bed, you sleep and shit. Next thing you know, you just hear this, loud roar. What the fuck is that? Boom! Yeah, that's gonna be y'all people in the times to come, man. You ain't gonna be able to escape.
Yep.
And you dudes that's lining up and trying to demonize and make Israel, make the true man of the Lord look bad. And you're gonna be you're gonna be what's the word I'm looking for? You're gonna reap what you've been sowing.
Right.
Calling brothers grapists. Hey, don't be surprised. Hey, the Lord they may call your ass grapists in the time to come.
Right.
Because when Esau roll, he ain't finna be like, well, this camp. He gonna roll on all of us. It's not gonna be regardless of what camp you in at that time.
Yeah, you might not be falsely accused. The Lord might put a spirit on you to actually do it.
Yeah. A freak demon on you. For you raping somebody because you can't contain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of nowhere, the Lord got it. Now, then you get caught. Then they plaster your fucking face all over the television.
Hey, the Lord say you shall reap what you sow, man.
Okay.
And so you sow false accusations. Those accusations could come upon you.
It says, verse 14, he shall break it as the breaking of a potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of a sherd to take fire from the hearth, or to take water withal out of the pit. Real quick, I'm gonna go back to that Jeremiah
17.
Yeah, 17:5 again. It said, Jeremiah 17:5, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arms, and whose heart departed from the Lord. For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, and in a salt land, and not inhabit. But it says, blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is. It says, for he shall be like a tree planted by the waters, that spread out her roots by the rivers, and shall not see when the heat cometh, but her leaves shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit.
Hey, it's gonna be a tree protected, man.
God.
With everything it needs, flourishing.
And it's mighty because the Lord, he used it was the contrast. He showed the result of those that trust in man was going to lead to you. You're going to be parched. You're going to be famished physically and spiritually in the times to come.
Yep.
Whereas the men of the Lord, we're going to be sustained. Lord, wouldn't be at the elect, spiritually first and foremost, and also physically, man. The Lord said, "What my servant shall eat."
Okay.
We're gonna have the answers on how to get through those times to come. Because why? The Lord's wisdom gonna be guiding us. The Lord wouldn't. We are the elect. Whereas the 2/3, you trusting in man, you ain't gonna have that guidance in the times to come. And the man that you're gonna be seeking for, the man that you thought that was trustworthy, you ain't gonna be able to find his ass. He gonna slip the he gonna get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah. Yep.
Or he gonna lead if you trust in Esau, he gonna lead your ass to the MOTB, which is gonna lead to you being destroyed any goddamn way.
Yep. Let's go to Romans.
That Romans 3.
Yep.
You want me to read?
Yeah, you can read if you want.
Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Yahawah forbid, yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
See? Yeah, man. Hey. It said, did that make the faith of God without effect? Hey, just because you don't believe doesn't mean the Most High ain't right.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
That's hey, you're just without effect. The Most High ain't without effect. You're without effect. Hey, because you ain't believing in what's true.
God.
All right. If you're not believing in true, you believing in something false, man.
God.
False ways, man.
God.
You're believing in falsified things. So you ain't got no root to stand on, man.
As Mike said, I was watching the Boston camp yesterday, and one of the elders said something mighty through the spirit. He like, hey, we don't lose sleep because you doubt. These people lose sleep because we believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
These false prophets, these Christians, Esau, the people of this world, they lose sleep. Vocab Malone, they lose sleep because we believe. We don't lose sleep because you doubt. You don't give a fuck. So what you don't believe? Hey, like Elder Malcolm said, that makes our chances a little bit more higher of getting delivered, of being the elect,
yeah, because they trying to figure out new ways, trying to shut us down and shit, but it's not gonna work because the Most High is true, man. Hey, you can't do nothing against the truth before it. Yes, verse 4 it said, God forbid, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. All right, like we said, man, curses the man that trusts in man, man. Like we said, hey, man, we inherited corruption since Adam and Eve, man. Hey, so if we are gonna look for guidance, man, we should look to these scriptures, man, and look for the Most High's word. All right, because that's what's true.
Hey, if I may add, we don't even trust in ourselves.
Yep.
The scriptures say that, hey, Proverbs 3 and 5, trust in the Lord and lean not upon thy own understanding.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even trust in ourselves. We trust in the Lord. Because we know, because when you go back to that Jeremiah 17, it says what? The heart is desperately wicked. It's deceitful above all things. So we know the mind is very deceitful. Hey, Satan can really make you think what is wrong right and make you feel good. Like, damn. He can make something, you could be totally wrong, but he can make you think, have you such under the delusion to make your ass think that you're right.
Right.
And the whole time you're wrong, man.
Hey, yeah, because, you know what I'm saying, based on your feelings, you think that you put everything together. You know what I'm saying? You think that all the pieces fit in place, but they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not doing it based off of knowledge, man. You're looking at it in a carnal sense. All right? You got to compare spiritual things with spiritual things, man. All right? As thou that, it says, all right, yeah, God forbid, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings.
Mm-hmm.
See, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Hey, that's why nobody can confound the prophets, man. Hey, because they got the Most High's truth. All right? Like you said, they lose sleep over us, man. Hey, because, like it says, that we may be justified in our sayings.
Because the only thing we can say from this point on, we'll see.
Yep.
That's all we can tell. We'll see. You'll see.
Hey, because eventually it's going to be made known when the Most High comes back.
And then, if I may, what it said, then they shall know that it was a prophet
among them,
man. Okay. I got a quick one, if I may. It's the second Esdras 15 and 3. In fact, 15 and 1. It says, behold, let me know when you're done. Yeah.
All right, yep.
Second Esdras 15 and 1, it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, for which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. And in spirit, that's what we're doing, man. Hey, the Lord, he said, which I will put in thy mouth. The Lord put these words in our mouth, man. He opened up our minds to understand this word. To understand what starting when our apostles and elders was teaching. The Lord opened our mind to understand the MOTB, to understand that Jacob's trouble is coming. It wasn't of our own wits and our own glory, or I'm gonna open. No, it took the Lord to open our understanding to these scriptures, man.
Okay.
And the Lord set men on earth to give man the understanding of these scriptures, man. It says, verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Hey, these prophecies are faithful and they're true. They're going to come to pass regardless whether you believe it or not. You know, you doubt is not going to stop these prophecies from coming to pass, man.
Hey, that's why the Bible is a, you know what I'm saying, a
living book,
right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a record, man. Hey, the Bible is a true record, man, because, you know what I'm saying, it's unmatched by any other book in existence, man. It has references to damn near everything in history, man.
It said in Isaiah 34, none shall want her mate.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nothing can. Ain't no other book can match up with it, because you can go, hey, the Quran. You know, you can go, and they ain't need one prophecy in the Quran. Can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even the ones that got the Bible in their hand, because only a few men on the earth have this understanding of the scriptures, man. Only the elect men is going to have this understanding, able to teach men correctly. You know, you may have some men that have a certain understanding of the scriptures, but to fully understand the book in its entirety, hey, that gift was only given to the prophets, man.
And to this day, it's the best-selling book in the world.
God, that's mighty, though. A book that been around for ages.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it says, "Fear not the back in 2 Ezra 15:3. It says, "Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness." So it says, you know, incredulity, the lack of belief. Just because your ass don't believe, hey, you ain't finna stop me from believing and trusting the Lord.
All right, hey, they shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. Hey, you got so many people that don't believe. You know what I'm saying? But yet none of these people can tell you anything.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just say, well, anybody can say anything. But you spit a bunch of facts to them, and they can't explain it or say anything. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have no facts to spit to you, though. You haven't learned anything from them, what they have to say. All they told you is something you've heard 1,000 times over. Well, anybody can say anything. Well, the Bible is not true. Man wrote it.
But
well, man wrote everything you believe in.
Yeah.
Man wrote the stuff you believe in. Hey, so does that make it without like we said, what if some did not believe, man? Does that make the truth of the Most High without effect? God forbid.
Yeah. Still gonna happen. Regardless of what your ass say. Because you have a Jake say this, man. Why would I serve a God that put us in slavery? You ask a nigga, so explain to me why and what's the reason why we went into slavery? You know, what God that you believe in, or, you know, whatever philosophy you believe in can explain why we as a nation went into slavery and how we're going to get out this captivity. None of them don't have the answers. They're trying to answer carnally. Well, you know, but hey, they really truly don't have the answer.
Mm-hmm.
See, we know why we went into captivity. We know why we went into, what was the purpose of it, and we know, hey, that the Lord eventually is going to get us out of this captivity. But the Lord also teaches how to get out of it. And how we get out of this captivity is by what? Repenting and returning back unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Forsaking this world. Because why? It was following the gods of this world that led our ass into captivity in the first place.
Hey, because we come to the understanding that He's our Savior, and He's the one that's going to save us from all this.
He's the one that put us in it.
Mm-hmm.
So will He not be right for the one that take us out of it?
And that's what, you know, the people of this world fail to understand. Even though we say it so clearly and so plainly to them, it just doesn't register in their mind, man.
Yeah.
All right, I think we'll end on that note. All right, we want to give praises to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Krakodash, Shalom.
Shalom. And a Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.